All right. Hey guys, what is up? So, um, got part one and part two out because part one kind of cut out the last few minutes. So, some of what was missed on the audio is on part two on the beginner's guide. Um, but looking at some of the comments and everything, I wanted to go through a few things on this one to note. I know one of them was people starting out the Dark Myr in the cave. Um, it's not real easy to get out of the cave by some of the stuff you have to pass. So I'm going to kind of show you through that. Also, show you a little bit around the cave. So, first and foremost, spawning in here, uh, any class, I believe, can get their scrolls through here, at least most of them, if not all. There also is the stash keepers here to use as a bank. This is a brand new level 1 character. Just made him. You guys might know him, Abe Sapien from the Hellboy movie. So that's what I went ahead and made here for a Dire Lord character. So before we go out, there's a lot of stuff close by around this that you can fight, but it can also get very difficult really quick with some of the mobs that you will interact with. So if I click C on that, pretty much same level, evenly matched fight. So killing these shouldn't be an issue. And he disappeared. Okay. So that is one thing that was a evenly matched fight. Got me almost an entire bubble, at least over three-fourths. Um, but definitely will have to rest before progressing on. Oh, that's right. They give me the scrolls through here. So let's learn those. Oh, we got the mysterious letter to go meet that guy. So we'll learn these abilities here, and then we will add them with the codex. So most of this stuff all through here, you can fight as you go between level 1 and 2. Stuff through here, a lot of bats, skitterlings, stuff like that. So you essentially could stay in here and go between 1 and 2. Now the fire beetle hatchlings, you would probably want to at least be level 2 before fighting them. They'll get a little bit tougher through here. You'll see more of those. Then as we go on down further, this is where you start getting dangerous. So cave rodents are yellow. There's a few more skitterlings in there. Nothing really aggressive through that part. Slog beetles are orange, so you would want to be level 3 probably to fight them solo. Large scatterwing bat is dark orange. So kind of where I'm progressing now is between level 3 and level 4. And then once you get around here, I think you'll see some more. Um, you'll see down there that's guys group different higher level goblins. They are not the foragers. These bone casters have to do those as a group. Preferably everybody be probably level 5 to 6, 5 to 6 to take those on as a group consistently. They are very close together. Now you will see some regular skeletons in there. Um, Regular skeletons are not necessarily group. Let's see if I can get close enough without pulling anything on me. He just moved away. But I think on my paladin, around level 5 or 6, I could solo a regular skeleton. You'll see some of those brittle bone knights, bone casters, and then there's also living corpse. You do not want to do any of those without a group. Yeah, so I would say 4 would be pushing it on the regular skeletons. Probably want to be 5 if you're going to do solo. But really good farm back in here. There's farms of these guys in other places. Um, but the other day when me, Lanny, and Shabe were playing, we didn't really have any competition of other groups in here. So getting to this cave and doing those, really good XP. Doing the goblins, I would say overall, you could probably do the goblins first. We started with them, but you could probably do the goblins first, um, with your group being 5 to 6. And once everybody was 6, getting close to 7, then you could do these guys probably 7 to 8. Um, and once you hit about 8, the XP kind of starts slowing down for everybody. You see how he's walking closer and closer. You got to be real careful. So I would not go back to this area. So what I kind of use as a vantage point, you see how there's kind of like a little TP hut or something back there. Once you go on the road and you see that, pretty much, unless you have a group, I would not venture beyond that. Also, keep in mind, through here on this left side, sometimes some regular skeletons can spawn. So if you're not level 5 or 6 and you're solo, you need to watch out for those skeletons. They can be up there on the left hand side. Alright, so before we get into, trying to kill more stuff and you just see me do the same thing, you probably already know as I kind of walk through how the stuff kind of levels up as you go through here. Let's go over trying to get out of the cave. Maybe you want to head to the Throne Fast Town. Maybe you want to go to a different area to level than in here, especially doing solo. You want to try to find some forest foragers so you can get some bags. So, one thing you can try to do, you don't have anybody else, a friend on, somebody higher level that you know, is watch for somebody else going out. It may sound cheap, but if you're heading out of here alone, you do have some stuff that you have to cross paths with that will aggro on you, and they will kill you. The good news is if you're under level 5, I mean, you're going to be able to go back and get your corpse. You're not going to lose any XP, and you won't drop your inventory. So what I would do in this case, you'll see there's all these different cultists and initiates. Let them run by first. Maybe they pull aggro, maybe they don't. But if they don't pull aggro, oh, I bet he's going to on that one. Yeah, he's stopping. Okay, he's just going to run for it. All right, so we are going to take our chance here and just go against the wall. And then after we go against the wall, we're going to go against the other wall. And the reason that is, sometimes there are bone casters out here, regular skeletons. You're level 1, you're going to die. So you have to be mindful before you do that run through here. Be looking ahead because they can be walking along the path through here. Now, what probably happened is there was probably a group that went through here and killed. So this part of the path is clear here. Once we get back to probably close to level 5, if we can pull these one at a time, we can solo them. If you aren't, if you're going to pull one that's going to pull others with it, I wouldn't recommend it solo. But if you can get them separated to do, decent XP for you, and they will drop different armor, potentially some weapons. So, since we got that clear, yeah, here's the group down here, probably killing out the skeletons and bone casters. So they made that rather easy. And then from here, you'll be able to see the bridge that heads straight into Throne Fast. So, really good on that front. All right, so if we're not going to level up in there, and you very easily could, you'll just hit a point where you would need a group to keep leveling in there. We've already went over um, some of the places that I showed you the other day um, with the different Gaddaw recruits you can do. We're not ready for those right now, but you start getting level 3 and level 4. You can definitely farm them. Um, Decent XP, but you will get a lot of drops. So this place here doesn't look like anybody's hitting it. There's usually about 3 or 4 of them here, but that's a good place to hit. Sometimes the chests. Yeah, there's a fourth one up top there. There's one even running around there, so he's kind of out here lurking around, and we are not ready to fight one of those solo by any means. Alright, so we know all about the recruits. So instead of going up where those are, let's try going back down around this way. If I can remember. So there's Dark Howlers there. Really, you need to be about level 3. See how he's light orange to me? He also is aggressive. And if you attack the Howler Pup or the Dark Howler, the other one will attack with it. So keep that in mind if you're pulling any type of animals that are same type of animal. If they end up, you get them hurt and they run away and you don't kill them in time, you could end up pulling another mob on you real quick. Hornets, I think you can do. Yeah, you can do those now. You'll find a lot of those kind of along this roadway. You'll find some bats through here. You can do those. Now, one thing to keep in mind, this road is not best to travel when it's dark. And reason that is different things do spawn at times during the dark. There's like a little green gremlin looking guy. I made the mistake when I first started playing, running by, saw him, and he was either white or yellow to me. I wasn't able to solo him at the time, so if you're running through here lower level, I would definitely advise against that. So that's just a long bridge. Over there leads towards the castle. There is a guy here you can sell stuff to if you need to. Got some basic supplies, water, bread, pouches, stuff like that. So he is there if you're leveling in the area. You can sell some stuff to there. So it is turning dark on us now. I know one of those gremlins would spawn somewhere through there. They are aggressive. We'll go run down through here. And I am going to be making a video on the Wild Ends area to kind of show you guys some points on that side. Just starting with real basic videos. Anybody kind of getting into the game, something that might help you guys along. Just be able to get your start. I think that's one of the main things in this game is once you kind of get started on it, you understand it a little bit better, you know some areas to go to and stuff, you can get your feet under you and actually start enjoying the game because it can feel pretty punishing. So this guy's fighting a woodland spider. You would need to be level 5 or 6 for that. I think there was a place down here where there was some forest foragers I came upon the other day. I was going to show you guys. Let's see if I can remember. Small dust bat. lot of bats. There's those boars. Do not want to do those till you're level 6 or 7 at best. Okay, that's right. That's the binding point. So I've ran through here before. So there's some forest foragers, but I was going to show. Pretty sure there was a place that had 2 or 3 forest foragers through here. I think I did actually show that on part 2 of the video. But while I'm here, I can show you something else that I found. Let's see, I'm looking for some markers. It's hard to see with the rain. I think it is up here. So there is another Gadai recruit camp up here. There are a few bandits. There's a camp there, and then a camp here. I think all in all, if you clear out this side and that side, there's probably 7 at least, if not 8. So depending if you're doing it solo, in a group, you may go fast enough they may not respawn, but if you're doing solo, pulling one at a time, um, more than likely, probably after you clear both sides of the camp, they should be respawning. So that is another location that you can get to if the one up by the castle is taken. You can come here and handle those. I will tell you, if they are not the ones spread out but are right close to the camp, it looks like somebody's killed some through here. They are hard to pull individually. So if you don't have somebody with you, I would recommend being a more tankier class to try to do it solo, because there probably will be times you'll pull 2 at a time. I would make sure you're at least level 5, if not level 6, to be on the safe side. It's not that it couldn't be doable to solo at level 4, but if you get 2 on you, if things don't go perfect, you're probably going to die. The good news is you can use that binding point to where you're really close by, especially if you're under level 5, and you won't lose your inventory or XP. Now, once you hit 5, you're going to have to be a little bit more careful. So if we go up here, this is going to be another one of those thug camps. There'll be a few ruffians around, but thugs and burglars. What we have to watch out for through here is there are second cursed wolves. So let's see if we can kill this guy on our own. Level 1. Yeah, I think we're going to handle him easy. Yep. So he was white to me, so to me, Dire Lords seem to be probably pretty well close on par with Paladins. They can take a lot more damage, decent damage, especially at starting levels starting out. So stuff white to you should be very manageable. But there's more thugs and burglars up there. There's a couple of camps. There's also, I believe it's on the other side of that camp there as a level 1. I don't think I'm going to be able to make it over there without dying. There's actually some more of the goblins over there. I think they're called rock eaters. So for group leveling, that would be another location. You could hit the burglars if they're open and hit those. If you're not quite ready for that harder group content, go up and hit the Gadai recruit camps. Do those some. Um, Hit some of the curse wolves, stuff like that, the ruffians, and then work your way into the burglars. And then after the burglars, work your way into the goblins. With that, I'll go ahead and call this video here. Just kind of a quick video showing how to kind of make it out of the cave, stuff to watch for, and I'll keep putting some more out. I know some people have requested different stuff. I think me and Witch in the Kitchen are going to work on maybe some cooking videos. Um, Actually, somebody in the comments actually put a couple of cooking recipes on there. So we're going to start messing around with that a little bit, see if we can share a few recipes and stuff with you guys on that. Um, Other than that, take care and like and subscribe, and hope to see you again. Be on Twitch and YouTube. We'll probably actually have a live stream later tonight. We'll see if Witch in the Kitchen is able to get on. If not, I'll at least get on and do a little bit of leveling. So take care, everybody. Bye.
Inner gaming chairs, keywords at the ready. The OP fan unite with the ultimate nerds. Oblivious waging all day. Slim shaving and base lost on the map. Hear the whining and the dust. Playing all night, yeah, we're having a blast. Dying a lot, all we're learning fast. Linzon's got the skills. T-Dot's hiding at base. The OP fam together.